Welcome back, Malta Archery here. Frequently asked question, and really frequently, which arrows do I use, and where do we get them from? And then of course, as you can see, it depends. So start first with the easiest things. Usually when we teach here new people, we use the Archery snake, 22 pounds. For the bit better ones, 26 pounds. And for the Mediterranean way of shooting, and even for beginning of thumb release with this bow, we shoot right now Pentalon traditional black, which is a very cheap one, but unfortunately it became even a cheap one. So in the beginning the quality was quite nice, but I don't know, you might want to get the more expensive shaft. If you go for a bear poke, get this traditional, I don't know what the name is, there's a shaft which is a little more expensive. I think this is better. This one is really not that durable. It doesn't feel very comfortable when you have a slightly splintered one and it goes through your hand. I can tell there is still a little piece in it of one of these nice shafts. They're inexpensive, but they are a little on the cheap side, so it always depends what you want. They're very lightweight, so for this they are good. We use standard always 600 spine. It works for a 22 pound up to 35 pounds, so we don't have to have always every spine in stock. And what we use is 29-inch long arrows, obviously from the bottom of the nock to the insert. So it's for every beginner, easy peasy, 29-inch, even when they overdo it a little, then you have a little safety left. And this is what we standard shoot here. So then of course, as said, sometimes these arrows break. They tend to break. Mostly they're in the front behind the insert. If something is, what we do then is we cut them, if we can still use them, to 27 inches. And this is then for the junior snake, for the kids up to 10, 12 years. Then we give them the 27-inch long arrows. This is for the kids, quite nice, because then the arrow is not so heavy, not too long, but still see 27, still nice. So we always reuse the broken 29-inch ones. Of course, when we don't have, we make new ones. And then of course, even when you have then these 3-finger shooters, 29 inches, we still use the 29-inch Blackfoot traditional whatever bear paw. This knocking point seems a little off, or the brace head is not right. But no matter, you can hit the tennis ball. So for all this stuff, we shoot the normal bear paw. We have then a few, they shoot higher draw weights, and they need a little more sturdy stuff. There we have the Pentalon Heavy Hunter in different spines, 600, 500, 400 spine, usually always here, 32 inches long, so it does a good job on that. Then, when it comes to a bit longer draw, of course, where are we? Yeah, it's me, of course, I shoot a different one. I have still an old timber, whatever, but you can use the heavy hunters. And when you want to shoot something more fancy, 32 inches, get this one. Works pretty well, fine, but of course you always need to check your spine chart when you shoot Mediterranean, that you have the right spine for your bow and stuff like this. I shoot bamboo. They are from Malta Archery, 32 or 33 inches, 33 inches, I guess. Works fine. So especially with thumb release, the spine is not that big of a deal, more the weight that you make sure that you have your 10 grain per pound or whatever. So this works fine. Then of course we shoot Annibale, the Streamline Arrows in wood. They are really nice, I like them a lot. You can have them in several lengths. They're a little heavy, but you always need to check that the weight works with your bow. What else do we use? When I shoot, let's say, my Hankyu from Malta Archery, then I like to use lightweight wood arrows. There is no tip on it. Where's my tip? I got the wrong arrow. These shafts are from Bearpaw. They are quite inexpensive, but you know, you can get. I wanted to have a lightweight arrow in 32 inches, but soon we will shoot even longer arrows. So Hankyu and stuff like this does the job. And then when it comes to longer draw, like Manchu or stuff like this, we have a variety of options. I started years ago. Bamboo arrow shaft from Fairbowshop, Netherlands, 36 inch. So this is then already masterclass premium, whatever. Then we have 2 bamboo shafts from Malta Archery. The one is a bit more modern, normal fletching plastic nock, works well. Works really well. And what I like is our kind of Manchu arrow from Malta Archery with a wood nock on it. So it's really a clicky nock. Click. I like it. Boom. And last but not least, we have the Streamline Arrows from YCDW. They come with their Manchu bow. They're supposed to be 37.5 inches. Boom. So this is what we usually shoot here, and for the rest, always check your spine chart when you shoot Mediterranean, that you have your draw length, draw weight, and whatever arrow shaft matching. And for horse bows, spine is not that big of a deal. It will always be determined by the weight of your draw weight of your bow. So if you shoot a 50-pound horse bow, surely you will have a 300 grain arrow. So on their spine will be whatever, 600, 700. So you will always have a stiff arrow because of the weight of the arrow. That's it. That was a short one. I hope the question is answered. Thank you for watching.